Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Matt with thefunnelbuildertool.com. So we're going to do a real-time page build. We're going to build a page to promote an offer on ClickBank using our builder. If you guys are not familiar with it, you guys can check it out at funnelbuildertool.com. You can get access to our builder for 25 bucks a month, but this has very comparable features to more expensive funnel builders like ClickFunnels, Builderall, but this is just 25 bucks, and in many ways it's more advanced. You guys can do lead pages, capture pages, sales pages. You want to sell a product, you can do that. Membership sites, you can do all that and more. And the best way for me to show you if this is something that you might be able to use for your business is just to demonstrate it in action. So we're going to do a real-time page build right now. For those who are unaware, ClickBank is this affiliate network that hosts a lot of products from many different vendors that you can join up to and promote as an affiliate. You send traffic, generate a sale, you earn a commission. Now the problem with ClickBank in many cases is a lot of the advertising networks I use do not let you to direct link. You got to build some type of lead page or bridge page or capture page or lead magnet just to promote the offer. So we're going to find an offer inside the marketplace and build a page to promote that offer. All right, let's find a product. Now, the good thing about ClickBank is that a lot of the products and services have VSL. So what we're gonna do is use the VSL as our lead magnet. So we're gonna build a capture page that people opt into to see the VSL. So we're just gonna browse through, try to find a product that has a decent VSL. I like going to self-help, motivation. I like motivational niche because it's easy to create content on a regular basis to send your leads, and there's lots of products in this space, to send some motivational stuff and get, people are actually appreciative of getting that content. So let's check out the manifestation code. It's got a gravity of 50, so that means a lot of people are promoting it. Let's check out a couple of these to find out which one we want to build a page for. Okay, so this is kind of like a VSL lead magnet in itself. I'm not sure, but a button pops up there. It's kind of basic. Let's check out the other one. No, this is a very nice page, and I think we can work with this one. It's very nice, and this based on me looking at this, I probably could build this whole page out in our funnel builder. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build a couple sections. We'll probably just build this out right here. We'll have a video on here, but when people click on it, we'll have a pop-up, and we're gonna want to have a little bit more content. So maybe we'll build this section out. Maybe this section here introduces itself, the concepts. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and create a new page. I got a little bit of scrolling because I build pages on this thing all day. So let's go ahead and add one, and we're going to pick a blank template. But once again, if you guys want to just use templates that we have, there are hundreds and hundreds of templates that you can use, and new templates get added all the time by the members, so there's always something fresh you can use. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and just use an empty page. Let's name it new page build. I'm just going to pick a number because I keep using this keyword. I got to find something different to organize it better. All right, so let's go to this page here, and we're going to grab some colors off the page that we might use. This text here, it's not a graphic. It's some custom CSS. Unfortunately, you can't do this inside of the funnel builder. But the code is rather simple, so we're going to go ahead and do that ourselves using the CSS. So if you're wondering if you can do any CSS edits, you can if you guys are that advanced. Let's just grab some other colors that are associated with this brand. Let's try this again. Okay. All right. And the font is popping. 700, popping 400, popping 500. It's unusual that they keep using different size ones. It's popping 600. All right, so we got the information we need to get started. We're just going to go to fonts here because I did add poppin already. We can only have, I believe, 8 fonts per funnel, but you can have unlimited funnels. So I'm using some of these templates for different stuff, so I'm not going to change those out. So we're just going to select one poppin font, poppins, and we're going to use poppin regular, must be 400. We're going to use poppin 500, and we're going to confirm. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to grab some of the graphics so we can use to build this page. And what we're going to do is we're just going to build this section, maybe this section down to here. This basically, we want to have enough information so people click on the video. And for those who don't click on the video and want some more text information, to have them teased into opting in, tease page. And then we're just going to redirect to the vendor page. Okay, I like collecting leads for this niche because it's so easy to create content. Anything law of attraction, send videos off to YouTube, and this content people will like that to receive in the email for those that would opt in for this. So the first thing, let's get started. Let's go ahead and add in that background. Okay, it's this one. All right, we're going to make it so it's covers the whole area. Okay, we're going to add in an image. That's going to be the logo. Which one is it? There it is. Okay, and I believe that's the same size. Yep, it's nice and small. Yeah, some space here so I can see the edges. Or just close this down. Whoops, I made it even bigger. Close that down and bring that up. And we're going to center it. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a header. And we're going to go ahead and just add in another header because I know there's going to be more text. I can't get under the edge. And we're going to add in some space at the bottom here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this first. I'm going to copy that and we're going to paste this in there. We might want to change this up a little bit because it's a tease page. We'll see what happens. All right, let's grab in the second version of the page, or the header. Now this isn't going to paste right because it's getting formatted. When you copy off another web page, sometimes it formats incorrectly, but that's no problem for us. We just got to click on the header we want, and we're going to use H3, I believe, and poppins. Okay, we're going to center it. I know they had this word bolded and white. All right, let's just check this out real quick just to make sure we get this to right. Not exactly. Let's try H1. So we don't want to, we want to have this bigger, but not that big. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit in the global stylings. You can change the font H1 sizes. So we're just going to make it something that's more congruent with the template we have there. So let me go to fonts, text styling, and we're just going to change this to poppins, and we're going to try to get the right space, or right size. That looks good. Save the changes, and let's go ahead and center this. Okay, let's change this to a color. We're going to do custom CSS for that little graphic which is not too hard to do. So we'll just leave it as anything. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and now I went ahead and cut out that video using Microsoft Paint. Just basically you hit the print screen, and then you just paste it into Microsoft Paint, and you'll get something that you can cut out like we did here. We're going to add in an outer shadow. We're going to make it white. Turn down the blur and create an edge. Okay, so people are going to land on this page, then they're going to click on the video to play it. We're going to have a pop-up come up so we can capture the lead. Just going to get the spacing right here. That looks good. And let's add in a little more space at the bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do now is add in another section for content. All right, we're going to add in a shape divider, just a curve, and I already know I want to flip it, and it's going to be white. Okay, that's for the next section. Then we're going to change this to full width. And let's check out what we got here. All right, we're going to copy this section here, and we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. We could use 5 column layout. We're just going to use 4. So we're just going to click on columns, change it to 4. The reason why we're doing that is we want to have control over the edges here, and so we can get the text in the position that we want. So let's put this at 14% or 13%, and let's be congruent. Put this at 13%. Let's add in the background, which was, I believe it was this one here. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. It's all white. There's no background there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put in the text. Just going to change this to H2. I'm going to bold it and add in a little more space there. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go ahead and click this. We're just going to add in a regular text. Now we can use H1. Just save some time because the styles they're already there, and we'll just make it that size. All right, and we're going to get an icon with some text. That's the wrong one. Try that again. Icon with some text. Check mark's fine. We're just going to go ahead and change the style, get rid of the description. Okay, and we're going to grab in this text here. All right, and we're going to change that to the brand font, our brand style for the color. Click on styles. Same thing for this text. All right, let's get rid of this extra one we don't need and get some space. I'm going to copy this one. Let's put it right there. We're going to get rid of some of that space. We're going to copy it again. This is the cool thing about this. You can just copy these stuff so you don't got to keep repeating text. We're going to copy this text here. A little more space there. Looks like a lot more space based on the template. We'll figure that out in a second. All right, change this to poppin'. All right, let's just make this a little wider. Got to be congruent. This has got to be poppin' too. All right. Okay, so next is image of a safe. You can add in an image. You can also add an image using the text, which we're going to actually do here. The reason why is there's some curve styles. And there's curves on the images there. Let's go ahead and double click this, make it 100%. And then let's go ahead and delete this text here. Do something just like that. All right. So I'm going to change this to H4. Very good. Maybe a little more space there. And let's go ahead and go to the next section. Just going to grab this right here. It's actually a pretty large font. Let's go ahead and add in a section. Oops, container section. Let's grab the background, which was that right there. We're going to add in the header. We're going to change it to H1, which is going to change it to our font. But we want this to be a lot bigger. So let's go like that. Yeah. Bold and center. Let's grab this text here. This is Poppins. Oh, it's actually not Poppins. I don't know if I have that font loaded up, but let's go ahead and add in text section. We'll find out together. All right, that's enter, enter. This is one sentence. And this is one sentence. And that's a space. Let's see what we got. Turn it white. I don't have that font loaded up, but we're just going to stay congruent and use Poppins. And center it, and we'll make it size 22, size 20. All right, and we're just going to drag it so the text goes under, something like that, like it is on the site. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and add in another container. All right, this one we're going to do full width, and we're going to have 4 columns so we can control where the text is. But the background is going to be the Jets. Okay. Could actually just did 3. Let's change that to 3. All right, so here's our text, and we're just kind of positioning it the way we want. That's why we want to have 2 columns at least on the side. Okay, so let's take this off. It's distracting. Okay, so we're going to copy. We're going to copy this too. We're going to copy one of these two. And we're going to put in the text. All right. So we're going to go to reformat. We're going to put in the text. Just going to copy that over. Just the one over it here. Enter. Let's try that again. I think that's how it is on the website. In a few minutes, it has its own. All right, let's drag it a little smaller. All right, now this was all one sentence. If you want to avoid these issues when you're copying stuff over, just copy it over to like a notepad or something, and you won't have to worry about that little issue. All right, let's add in the icon, and we're going to change the icon styles. It was green. We'll just use one of the stock greens, and we'll copy that again. All right, I'm going to copy this under and grab the rest of that text on the website. Control B. Once again, that messed up. Header 3, header 4. Like that, and we're going to delete this. All right, let's edit this. Let's cover the whole area. Get rid of those spaces there. All right, a little bit of problem. We want to size this down some because the image is only a certain size. Good. I'm going to copy this section and we're going to put it right there. All right, we're just going to change out background, which was this person talking here or at a stage. And we're just going to move this over. All right. So what kind of text did they have here? All right, so they didn't have this section here, trash. So whoever designed this page, they made these graphics custom for the size of the text with the image and everything. So let's just, I want to get rid of this space here. By just deleting all this stuff here. And that should do it. Only one little problem. We want more space. That kind of messes that up. All right, so we're gonna keep reducing down the space here. All right, that does it. Just add in some bottom space here, or not. It's kind of interesting. There we go. Guess that's how it is in the site there. Not sure why they actually used that graphic. Add some bottom space. That's kind of weird the way it's set up, but anyways, we did it our style anyways, and our likeness. All right, for the final section we're going to use a pre-made block setup to save some time. Yeah, you guys can actually build a whole page just with these blocks here if you want to, okay? I like using certain sections because it's pretty much already formatted the way I want. Okay, so we don't need any, well, we're gonna need text. let's delete this. Delete this. We're actually going to delete those as well. Let's add in some text. Delete the text, and we're going to add in an image, which was this one here. And a lot of these are images from pixels.com. I actually used a lot of these stock images. So even people that are doing custom designs are using the free stock sites. The reason I'm doing it in that text is because it's got the round edges already styled in. This saves me some time. And I believe it was a picture of lunch. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's add in the background of the universe. Okay. And we're going to delete, and delete. Let's just grab one line of these texts here. It's not center lined. We're going to change it to Poppins. And let's just do it like a H5 or something. Turn off the bold. Maybe H4. We're going to make it whites. Gonna delete. Delete. We're gonna copy. And we're going to copy. All right, so we got two more to do. We're gonna add in a section, and we're actually gonna just make this one space. And then we're gonna add in another column. We got two to do, so we're actually going to use 5 columns. So we can have image here, we can control the edges. So let's see where this is at. So let's go -5. Let's go 2 more. Just trying to make sure it's absolutely center. So let's count the percentages that we use, and let's go 1 more. 4%. Okay. All right, so let's add in our text. All right, let's add the text, change it. I believe this one was, I think it was some yoga. No, it was this one here. All right, delete the text. Hit something else and add in our text again. And this one was some beach yoga. Delete. Looks like probably can't do it. Deleted everything. Let's try it again. Beach yoga, take 2. Let's go. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I want to get these to be the same exact size of these, so I just gotta check. I'm gonna move it once to see what it is. So it's 30%. So now we're just gonna make this 30. And we gotta get rid of these inners. All right, I know I've seen it. There we go. Something like that, and center align it. Let's make this 30 first. Get rid of the center margin. But what's this? I should have did this first, so let me just delete that real quick so we can get these margins right. All right. And actually, I just want to make sure. Let's do it again to make sure it's congruent. Okay. Let's make the text all the way over. All right. Add in the image again of the beachfront. Delete. And then let's add in the text again. Add in the hot beach yoga. Excellent. And we're going to copy this block. Make sure it's the right thing. Okay, one little error here. We just got to stretch this out. Sorry, I got a squeaky chair. Okay, this wasn't the exact universe background, but that's fine. So we're just going to go ahead and add in one more section. And we're going to add in some space. And we're going to add in a button. Click here to gain access. All right, there's that. Let's style the button, change it up a little bit. I might even do a gradient background for the button, but I'm not sure exactly what those colors were, so let's not do it. But that's not the right color at all. Okay, let's try to figure out what color to use. I think like an orange. Change the text. I'm just going to use, for the buttons, Oswald. Shows up good on fonts, especially when you go bigger. And then we're going to add some curve to that. All right, in effect, we're just going to use just a pop. Okay. All right, so here's the idea. People come to this page. All right, they want to play the video, and we're going to have a pop-up. So let's do that right now. Let's add this pop-up. I'm going to pop-up. I'm going to add a new one. I like this one here because it has enough extra bonus you can add. I got to save the page first, I guess. So let me try that again. Add a pop-up. I'm going to add a new one. All right, so let's enter details to gain access to this life-changing video. And put that in there. Let's change this to the brand color of purple. All right, and we can leave the button that color. Nobody actually even use this color for that button. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that color just so we can use it later. All right, so they're going to opt in this page, and we're going to send them over to the merchant page. Okay, so to do that, we got to click on the link here. Click on the link. We're just going to click the pop-up, which I believe is going to be that one. And the bottom button as well, which we're going to change the color. I don't think that's the same color. Here we go. All right, they're going to click that. And it's going to pop up. All right, hit save. All right, check out our page. Here we go. I want to get rid of this though, so let's go back real quick. We're just going to add hello space. I think something like that. We want it to be the whole page. Okay, there it is. So the video, they can see is a play button. They click it. A pop-up opt-in. Okay, some people want to have more content, and this gives them enough to get another pop-up opt-in. Two more things we got to fix. This right here, this background is giving me a hard time. Cover the whole area. Let's make sure I put it all in the same thing. Cover the whole area. Cover the whole area. All right. That fixes this thing. And one more thing we want to add is a footer, especially we're going to be using advertising platforms. So we're just going to cheat and we're going to grab in a footer that's already made. I use this one most of the time. I'm going to change this to the brand color. All right. And we'll change this to terms of these templates are already made of these policies that you guys can add to quickly. All right, one more that's crucial. Affiliate disclaimer. Okay. All this extra is probably not needed, so let's just get rid of it. Social media, no, we're just sending traffic. We don't want anybody messaging us. Okay, and there we go. All right, so this is the page, okay? Now, this is fine the way it is, but I want to make it even more congruent. So I know how to do a little bit of CSS, so this isn't actually a hard CSS thing to do at all. So basically, they're just using a background instead of a color. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Code will actually be inside of the description too, if anybody wants to take this code to use on a page like this. So first things first, I need to add in that image of the background, which was this one here. I need to hit save. All right, and I'm going to need a couple things. I need the link to the image, for one. Copy. Control V. And I need this header text ID, which is this right here. And finally, I need the code for the CSS. I can't do it off the top of my head. Not that good in CSS, so give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna add in the CSS code. So if you guys are wondering if you can do any CSS modifications, yes, you absolutely can. So we're gonna need in the source of the image, like so. And we also need in the ID for the widget, which is going to be a pound symbol. Okay, we're going to hit save. And we're going to refresh, and it should be the image. No. Oh, one more thing here, because this color is overriding the styles. So we just turn it down, hit save. Now hit refresh, and it should be the image. Well, bam, there we go. Okay, so this is a very congruent looking landing page to promote this offer. Css leads. One thing I like about this niche is it's so easy to create content. You can just grab videos off YouTube, and content people appreciate. So you can email them all day. As long as you're giving them some kind of value, they will not be upset about getting emails, and gives you the opportunity to promote a few different offers in this niche. So that's it, guys. If you want to get access, funnelbuildertool.com. Get access for 25 bucks. Hundreds of templates already, and you guys can actually have an option to have me build a page for you custom if you decide to take advantage of that offer on the page here. So go to funnelbuildertool.com, opt in to see the options, and that's it. Take care and bye for now.